My second PHP goal was to be more physically active and bring in more discipline around my exercising habits. I tried to go to the gym at least thrice a week in my first PHP, but soon realized that I was failing at it, since it was so difficult to budget in the time for gymming in my daily schedule. So in my second PHP, my aim was to pick up a habit that I could seamlessly integrate in my daily schedule. And so, my PHP goal was to take 30-minute walks every day around the campus.
My second PHP goal began as wanting to be more reflective through journaling every day, including both intellectual reflections and food logs. During the first week, I found that taking time at the end of the day to pull out a notebook and physically handwrite reflections felt very cumbersome. Even though I was writing down something every day, I didn't feel I was being very thoughtful or reflective, which was my first goal, since I often wanted to just write bullet points and get it over with.
Angela helped me a lot in this entire process, and she checked in on me through messages and emails. We tried to use Google Sheets to keep a log of our PHP goal achievements, but soon pivoted to the age-old, easy method of texting.
I realized that I can be honest with myself in what is working and focus on adaptation rather than brute force resilience. I recognized after week 1 that journaling every day did not meet my initial goal of being reflective, and the food logs didn't feel very effective. As a result, I decided to switch my PHP focus to tracking my daily food intake more directly. Knowing how important the idea of relating and community was to me personally for behavior change, I decided to tag onto Adriana and Soho's PHP. Mayank was great and continued to be a source of great support, often texting me to ask how my modified PHP was going.
Moving on to the learnings, firstly, I realized that the key to building a healthy habit is to cross the bridge from have to get to. So I started taking photographs of anything interesting I'd find on my walks across the campus. My mom, who has never visited Stanford, always wanted me to share more stories about my life here at Stanford. And I realized that this is perhaps the best way to do it. Combining my PHP with another completely different need was perhaps the best decision that helped me get the best results out of my PHP.
I recognize the importance and luxury of having multiple sources of accountability and working towards changing a habit, and I'm so grateful for both Mayank, Adriana, and Soho for working with me towards continue eating real, whole foods consistently.
Reflecting back, I realized that being part of this journey at the D School meant that we actually cared a ton about our health. We realized that creating and maintaining healthy habits is like a marathon and it's not a sprint. So it takes time, it takes energy and effort, and it's worth the pain.